So if you're in the market for a mower, zero turn type mower, I'm going to give you what information I know on these things, and hopefully it'll help you out in your search and in buying one. If you're like me, even if you don't mow commercially, I used to mow other yards, but I don't anymore. I have learned that you, even just mowing your own yard, you're going to spend a little bit more money for a commercial grade mower, but in the long run, you're better off. You get in the residential line, they're just not made to run as long as your commercial line mowers go. Scag being one of the best, I think, brands they are, or kind of depends on the area, what your dealers and stuff offer, but I know Scag around here offers really good warranties, and there's a couple of good shops up here, so it depends on the area you're in. Kind of check it out and see what brand most of your mower shops offer. But anyway, Scag offers a couple different lines of mowers when you get into the commercial end, and this is a Tiger Cat here. Obviously now they're Tiger Cat 2s. Used to, they had like the Tiger Cub, and I was trying to think, I can't remember what the other ones was, but anyway, Wildcat, I believe there was a Wildcat, but this Tiger Cat's kind of been the going one for the past few years. But when you talk about the commercial grades, your upper end commercial grades are the Cheetahs and the Turf Tigers. If you do much research on them, you'll figure that out. Obviously price wise too, but if you're just mowing a big yard, or maybe you're just mowing a couple and you can't really justify it, this is a good grade mower here. This Tiger Cat. This one in particular is a 61 inch. Most of them you'll see are 52. You can get them 48. The new Tiger Cat 2s, they offer fuel injected motors. They've got a little bit different motor options. I think they're still doing Kohlers, Kawasaki's, and I think they might be doing a Briggs now. This one in particular is got a Kawasaki on it, which I like. It's got a suspension seat on it. Obviously, it's got the rollover protection. Everything on it is built pretty heavy. Other than there's just the main difference in these things and the Turf Tigers is like the back wheelbase, and I think the lower center gravity is not as good on these, just because they have the fuel tanks over top of the tires, which you'll see that in a lot of mowers. But all in all, this is a great machine. The one thing that I don't like about this particular one is it's a 61 inch, which sounds good and all, and it is good in the right areas. But where this is a smaller commercial type mower, you see it's a whole lot narrower wheelbase in the back as your Turf Tigers and Cheetahs, and it's not as heavy a mower. With the 61 inch, and this is just compared, I've mowed with the smaller decks, and this one just seems to scoot around a whole lot worse than like a Turf Tiger or something with a 61 inch. So, and these are real heavy built decks, so there's a lot of weight out in front of you, and you can definitely feel it. You probably wouldn't notice it if you've not run the heavier commercial ones as much, but if you have, you're going to notice that with this one. It just kind of feels like you're trying to shove around a whole lot of weight out there. Now, don't get me wrong, when you figure it out, you learn how to run it, you won't pay any mind to it. But if you, like I said, you get off of a Turf Tiger or something a little bit heavier and get on one of these, you're going to be a little bit aggravated at first, just trying to figure out, kind of how to work it. But again, it's still a good mower. The motors is pretty good size for what it is. A 61. It doesn't seem choked down as bad. But again, to me, if you're going to get into that size of a mowing deck, I would go with the bigger grade mower. Now with these, but this size, you get a 52. I think these are offered in 52 or 54. I'm pretty sure it's 52. But anyway, now they're awesome. They're great mowers. Again, you still don't have, you still got your weight kind of up high with the fuel tanks like they are, but they go good. They still climb a tree. You still watch them if you're going straight down a hill, but they go across things real well. But you'll notice by looking, you can tell by looking at like on a turf tire, you can kind of tell how the back wheels line up with the bigger deck. It's just got a wider footprint, and also, like I say, with the fuel on the Turf Tigers, they're a little bit lower. But these Tiger Cats are great machines. They really haven't changed any of the design of them all that much as far as when you look at them in the past few years. So they've got a good setup here. These mowers run anywhere from 11 to 13,000, but you can find them on the used market for good prices. With just 400 or 500 hours on them, or even 1,000 hours. I'm not scared to buy one with 1,000 hours on it by no means, especially if you're just doing it residential. But as far as just real tough, reliable machines, these are real good. And again, a lot of commercial grade stuff, different types of mowers are going to be just as good. But in my experience, I advise going the commercial route, even if you're not mowing commercially, just for your money. It's just worth it. You're not looking at replacing after 2 or 3 years. Again, you'll know what I mean if you ever run one after running a residential one. And a lot of the things that I mentioned on here, if you've never ran a commercial mower, or the bigger commercial mowers, this thing's gonna feel like a Cadillac anyway. But a lot of the stuff that I was comparing to is if you run the higher grade stuff, that would be when you'd notice a big difference in a lot of the things that I talked about. All in all, it's like I say, it's a great machine. I hope this video helped, and I've got some more mowers that I'm looking at, and I've made some other videos on some other mowers, so be sure and check those out, and thanks again for watching.